one of our most impactful movements that we do every day is breathing, right? It has a big impact on our nervous system, on our myofascial system, our digestive system, our circulatory system, everything, right? So I'm going to show some techniques that can be useful to find some nice 360-degree expansion through the rib cage. Sometimes belly breathing is what's recommended when there's more breath kind of stuck in the neck, in the chest, which tends to go along with more of a stressed state. But we can kind of move, expand, contract the belly without anything happening in the rib cage. But generally, if we can find some rib cage movement, we'll also get expansion into the belly. So I'm going to recommend a band here. If you have a strap or a belt or something that you can loop around the rib cage, you can really use anything, but I really like the TheraBand, or that's just one brand name, but this resistance band, as it has a similar property to the connective tissues and the muscles of our body. They have elasticity, they have recoil. So you'll find a neutral seated position that can be, it could even be standing, but just somewhere neutral where the pelvis is relaxed and the torso can just be upright. And we'll take the band around the lower ribs first, right? So finding the very lowest ribs and then tightening the band really as much as is comfortable so that you have a fair amount of resistance and feedback. Right, once you've found that, I'm gonna inhale down into the resistance, 360 degrees, all those points of contact. So inhale and exhale. And you'll notice that the band is helping the exhale be a little more complete, and it's helping you find the connection all 360 degrees around the rib cage for your inhale. Now, sometimes when we move into these breathing exercises where we're trying to take really deep breath, it can be easy for the neck to want to join in, the shoulders to want to join in. So we're looking for a deep breath, but not to the point of strain, right? So you can do that a few times. Once you feel like you've we got some different movement there than usual, we'll take it up a little bit higher, kind of midway on the rib cage. So you have just a different point of feedback for that. Inhale, the widening, and then exhale, the relaxation, 360 degrees. Again, you can repeat that a few times, trying to keep the neck relaxed. And then the last one is going to be just underneath the armpit. Right, and so it'll wrap kind of right around the sternum, around the armpit, and you'll inhale again, feeling the lower ribs, the middle ribs, and the upper ribs expand. And exhale. Right, and again, repeating. I think this one can be the most challenging place to keep it out of the shoulders and the neck. So that's why I recommend starting low first and then building up as you kind of start to gain some idea of what that feels like to really expand 360 degrees. And it might be that you just stay with the lower ribs or the mid ribs for a little bit before you move on to trying to get the breath and to expand all the way up into the upper ribs. Give it a try.